to help the community, right? And people like that. Businesses like that. Busy, your involvement. They like it's not all about you.
Exactly.
Okay, tell me more about that.
Yeah, go in with the idea or the mentality when you join not only the chamber but Rotary Lions Club, any
Mhm.
service club. You can't go in the mentality that I'm joining this for to get business. Maybe that's good for a referral group,
Mhm.
but not for other organizations. You have to go in where with the mentality everything else is going to come along. And believe me, it does. And I can
It
tell you by
does.
experience,
Yeah.
it's come back to me 100 times with time. You have to be patient. You have to wait, and it's going to come back.
So it's not like the first month. Okay, I already
No, no,
joined. I
yeah.
showed up 3 times.
That's another mistake that people
Yeah.
make. They join for a year, they don't show up to anything, and then the next year they don't. No, you have to be there a few years for people to see that you're consistent and that you want to do business
That's
with
the
them.
right word, consistency.
Yeah.
Because you will have, as a business owner, I can testify, you will have all these challenges every day. There's always something. And you have to be consistent with your mission, with your vision. You have to stay put together no matter what's happening around you, right?
You have to stay in the line you have drawn for yourself.
Mhm.
Yes, you have to be
Absolutely,
consistent.
absolutely. Okay, I would like to ask your opinion about the logistic of women business owned membership subscriptions in the local Chamber of Commerce. You know, nowadays, I heard and I've seen, but it's not, I'm not giving any statistics because I might be wrong. There's a lot of business um, being owned by women,
Yes.
and they are doing the economy very well. Okay, I'm not saying I'm not putting down any men, but I want to know. I'm sorry, I.
No,
That's not
no,
my
and I don't laugh.
objective here.
I don't laugh because I think you are. I laugh because it's something that I always say, either in the service clubs that I belong to or in the chamber. It's all I'm in any board that I serve in because I serve in many boards, but I love having women because as men, they make us do things.
Okay.
I mean, they're the little
So pretty much
battery
you're
behind
saying.
there going, you have to do, you said we were gonna do this, let's do this.
So pretty much women hold you accountable.
They do,
Oh my
they
gosh.
do, and,
Thank
and,
you.
and I think that's why, uh, women are more successful in business than men are.
Okay.
First of all, because of that, and second is because they have an open mind that
I
we
see.
men tend not to do.
Okay.
Uh, I hope I'm not offending
Oh
any
no, no,
fellow men there,
absolutely.
but
I think we have so much to learn from you, as a business owner, and then you guys have to learn from us. There's always something that we need to share with each other, and we all need each other. Okay, but my point with this is, have you seen the growth in women business owned memberships, or do you think it's still same as far as.
no, we've seen it in the past years, and somebody would think that, okay, women owners own salons and
Mhm.
nail places. No, we've seen ladies that are running construction companies.
Wow.
We've
Really?
no, yeah, we see ladies that are running dealerships, car
Okay.
dealerships. There's no stopping them. I mean, and it's a different way,
Mhm.
and we better get used to it because it's just gonna be more and more
It's a
every
different
year.
approach. So
Yeah.
that means that because women don't have, maybe they have the power of mind and they can run this business, but at the end, we still have to ask you to do something for us, right? Because, you know,
I like opening the door for my wife.
that's amazing. I love your wife too. Okay, let's go and talk about what are the Chamber of Commerce growing highlights. Let's talk about what does the chamber does for the growth of a business strategy. Do you have any workshops that you offer? Sometimes it's good to get your brand out there, but again, consistency comes with knowledge. And businesses are very interested in knowing what's the next step how can we avoid mistakes, and only knowledge can bring this to them. So let me ask you, would the chamber be providing something like that here and there, once in a while, every year, or what do you guys do to help businesses?
No, we have them, first of all, I'll go back to the one I mentioned before, you know, for the new members, we have membership 101.
Okay,
And then we explain to them all the stuff and the resources that they have with the chamber. But one thing that's been very successful with our chamber is the social media. You know, in this day and age, you know, who's not catching up
social
with
media.
social media,
yeah.
it's gonna stay behind and it's gonna eventually disappear. Chambers usually have blast emails. They have a very minimal price and it goes to all the members.
Okay,
In our case, close companies, members, and over 27,000 employees.
oh, wow.
Yeah, so blast email that you're gonna pay you know, a few dollars, it's a good investment.
Okay,
And social media is something that any business needs to get into, you know, now. If they should have been in it for years already, but it's something that they need to get into.
okay. And as far as education, do you guys provide workshops?
Yes, we do.
Okay,
We provide workshops of many kinds. Real estate, we provide how to do business with SMUD, how to do business with PG&E, depending on your product. You can pick the ones you want to go to. We have, on our board, we have great people. We have people from the board of the real estate agency, Waldo Herrera, he's there. We have the school board superintendent that is always as to help for, you know, for, especially we met one time with the new in Elk Grove. He's there, and we have really good people. The president of CRC is on our board, and we have great people. And that's what makes it a good board and a good chamber is that, you know, we have a great staff also. People, the ladies that work in the office are on it every day, you know, and helping us out in anything we need, so.
okay. What type of businesses participate in the Chamber of Commerce membership? Like, for instance, what kind of industries? Can you name a few?
We have an Elk Grove is very diverse, you know, Elk Grove is one of the most diverse cities in the United States. In the school district alone, languages.
47.
Languages, 47 in the row. So we have anything you can think of, we have it. And right now, the city of Elk Grove is just came out with a new program to promote getting high-tech companies into Elk Grove.
Okay,
As a matter of fact, today we had Councilman Vera come and speak to us for our luncheon at the chamber, and one of the new members that I met there has a high-tech company. It's called SMP Tech Inc. And Thomas Robert is the owner. I was talking to him. It's a high-tech company. He comes from San Francisco and decided to move his company to Elk Grove.
I see.
He's new there, and this was his first luncheon, and I had the pleasure to sit at the table with him and his wife, and it's great that we see the different companies coming into town. We have plenty of land. We have a concrete company in Elk Grove, and not too many people know. We have, you know, a little bit of everything, and every chamber is normally like that. And unless you ask a question like you just did, nobody knows. They think it's all, you know, small businesses. No, there's big companies.
That's what
in chamber.
we want our businesses that are listening to understand, that they will find diversity. Okay, they will find all kinds of industry that are in the same position they are. They're looking to connect. They're looking to get their brand out there. And sometimes all it takes is for you to show your face, to be kind, you know, to get that connection. Okay, because it's like you stated before, it's not about, okay, I sell this is my service. And if you come across that way, people are probably gonna back up and say,
Yes.
okay, hey, you know, this is a little bit too much. But you wanna put yourself out there, volunteer in the community, show them who you really are. And one of my last questions will be, what are the requirements to become a member? Do you, because it's very important to keep transparency. And as a chairman of the board, do you worry, is there any concern of who are you bringing in, or you just accept any membership?
No, we, make sure that they have a business, we make sure that, the business is, it's running and it is current with all the laws that are required, like for a restaurant, we need to make sure that, it passes, and, because we wanna the main responsibility of the chamber is to make sure that if we're gonna recommend somebody, it's somebody that's worthwhile.
Mm-hmm. Trustworthy,
Yes.
yeah, definitely. We are coming to the end of the show, and if our listeners want to reach you for more information, can you give them your contact number?
Sure, my cell number actually is 916-919-0645.
Oscar, what is the final message you want the audience to take home today?
Afraid to join your local chamber, ethnic chamber, type of chamber.
You carry for your logo, right, for your
Exactly.
business. And I want to thank you for coming today. I also want to thank our audience for tuning in today. Our special guest for next show will be Guillermo Vergara, who will teach us of why workers' comp is a requirement for businesses. Like us on Facebook. We will be bringing more business resources in our Facebook page. If you have any questions, you can always call us at 916-476-3244. And next week. Bye-bye. Thank you.